What's up folks, Jazmin Murphy here, you can call me Sunny, and today I'm here to talk about 5 SEO mistakes you're probably making right now. The first, choosing the wrong keywords. Now, everybody is vulnerable to this. Even if you've been writing for a while, it is possible to choose the wrong keywords for the articles you're writing. And choosing the wrong keywords can mean many things. It can mean, choosing a keyword that doesn't get much traffic, choosing one that doesn't necessarily have much to do with what you're writing, and things like that. So what you can do to fix this is look up the keyword first before you start writing, before you even start drafting or outlining the article. Just look up the keyword that you're thinking you might want to use and look at what competitors are writing. Look at the kind of people always ask questions that pop up. Look at what other articles pop up, and that'll give you a general idea of what people are expecting to see when they type in this search query. That'll help you choose, kind of guide you towards the better keyword for your article. And also, you want to maybe download some sort of plugin or at least use some sort of online app that can help you determine what the volume, the monthly volume of that keyword is, help you look up the cost per click rate if you're going to be using it on Google Ads. You can also look up the competition rating to see just how hard it's going to be to get you to the top of the search engine results pages with that keyword. There's a lot of different things you can do to make sure you choose the right keyword for your piece. Something that I do, as well as all of those things, is look up the keyword in Surfer SEO or another search engine optimization tool. Now, Surfer SEO, I use it to look at a bunch of different data points, but I also look at competitors, and I also use that to look at the word count that I might be aiming for, and I do that before I even go into outlining or drafting, and that helps me get a good idea of what keyword is going to be best for the piece. Number 2, neglecting internal links, and this is something that I'm guilty of. Internal links are very important for your website traffic, because what's going to happen is your readers are going to visit your site, they're going to hit that landing page, and if there's no internal links, it's by their own volition that they'll travel to other pages. They may just leave. Now, with internal links on a landing page or any other page for that matter, you're going to really increase that click-through, that chance of click-through rate rather, and you're going to increase the movement throughout your website from page to page. And what that's going to do is that's going to bring down your bounce rate. And that means that people are going to be on your website for a lot longer. They're going to take in more information and get to know your brand a little bit better, just because you put hyperlinks on your pages. And internal links, if this isn't clear already, will navigate to other pages within your website, whereas outbound links will navigate to pages outside of your website. Not only do internal links help movement through your website, but they also help your search engine optimization. And this is because it helps Google or another search engine better crawl your website, so it can kind of build this web, this network of what your website looks like, and that'll better help it categorize your website and put it somewhere that it knows will be relevant to what your content is. So it's just really in your own best interest, both for traffic purposes and for visibility purposes, to put internal links on your pages, especially landing pages. Number 3, forgetting to use Google SEO tools. This is a big one, and it can really make a huge difference in the way that you design your website. So I'll just use 2 examples. There's the Google Search Console, which I use quite often, and then you can also use Google Analytics. Google Analytics will help you determine what times people are most active on your site. It can help you look through the behavior flow through your website, so you can get an idea of what are the top ranking pages on your website, where do people spend the most time, and where can you optimize things a little bit better for better movement, better visibility, better traffic. When it comes to Google Search Console, you want to use that to kind of update things. So if you update a web page and you're not sure if those updates are really showing on the search engine results pages, then what you can do is you can go to Google Search Console, put your URL in the inspection bar, and then request a search index, or excuse me, request it to be re-indexed. And I might be using the wrong terminology here, so I'll go ahead and correct it if I need to. But basically, you just ask Google, hey, can you review my website again because I just made some changes? It'll review it, and it'll be better for your visibility in the short and long term. So please make use of those Google SEO tools. They are lifesavers. Number 4, leaving no index or no follow commands in your header code. Now, this hasn't been a problem for me because I don't tend to hide my websites even when they look gross. That's not a good thing. But before you launch a new brand, a new website, excuse me, a lot of people use no index meta tags to prevent their unfinished website from appearing in the search engine the search engine results pages. Now, you might not have to enter a tag. You can probably just click a button on something like a Squarespace website or something to show that I don't want this web page to be seen on the search engines, and that's totally fine to do that while your site is still under construction. But please remember to turn it off when it's time to go live, because the last thing you want to do is launch a new marketing campaign, forget to let your website be visible on search engine results pages, and then you wonder why nobody's coming to your website, why you're not getting any traffic. So please remove that, and you will see a dramatic difference in the number of people that actually see your content. Number 5, leaving content to rot. Now, this quote-unquote freshness factor, this is so important to SEO. Now, search engine algorithms, they monitor how up-to-date a web page or blog is. If you keep things updated and you keep it fresh and you keep it fact-based, then you're much more likely to have a strong SEO performance. If you're cited statistics, have you cited statistics in your piece? If you did, then you need to make sure they're within a certain amount of years, potentially, or you need to make sure that link isn't broken. There's a lot of different things that can go into making your content relevant and up to date. So please always make sure, if you have very heavily statistics-based things, then make sure your content reflects those most recent statistics. If there's been a URL that's been updated, then go ahead and make sure that link isn't broken. If you need to revise a paragraph that may not be accurate anymore, then go ahead and do that as soon as possible. Keeping your website and your content fresh and up to date is crucial to a high, strong SEO performance. And that's all my tips for today. If you need any help developing your content or strengthening your SEO, you can go ahead and reach me at Black Flower Writing Services and Supplies, and I'll see y'all next time.